Hello there, I didn't see you guys there, even though you're so close. Welcome back to the third episode. So let's showcase what we did last time. Pretty much we left off right before I finished this part. So I did get a little bit more materials, as you can see, and made a little bit more chests as well. So I am planning to do a little mining trip, so maybe that can be next episode, who knows. But what we got here now is we have an amazing bed area, so technically bedroom cut off right there, and then we have this common space which we can use for I don't know, like furnace or potion making or something like that. But for now, let's go out here and I want to show you guys how the house looks like, and I think it's actually getting dark, so yeah, let's do this quickly, I guess. So what we got last time is we did finish this, and it is looking absolutely amazing. I don't know about that look though, like the connected textures, but it just looks kind of like a robot head pretty much. But other than that, it looks fantastic. We got the logs going through the ground, we got it going through the sand, so it doesn't look like it's floating. And if you guys can see right here, there are some granite in the ground. So I do have something planned to do, and that something is we are going to make a farm. So yep, we are making a farm. This is a funny camera angle, I didn't really do this before. So yeah, we are making a farm. So yeah, as soon as it gets to daylight, we are going to start, and I have something planned for it. It's pretty much like a spiral-ish farm, but I don't know. So let's build it, and I'll talk to you guys while I'm building it, so it's a lot easier to explain. So pretty much I'll have some spheres, well, not spheres, like circle-ish kind of on the ground, and then I'll stack it on top another one, and then basically wrap it around. But what I want to do now is I want to wrap it around this mountain, so give it kind of like a good, we're using the mountain feel pretty much. So I did mark out where my blocks are gonna be off camera, so I can just dig these out. And because we are doing the 3 and 3 principle, so it's gonna be a lot easier trying to find the middle of our blocks. So let's just do this real quick. But unfortunately, we are going to use a lot of oak logs in this build, so I might actually run out again. Those guys are quite noisy, but it's good. It's good for them to, it's nice to have them being active. That means they're nice and happy and healthy, because there's a lot of flowers here, so it's a good environment, I guess. Part of nature. I will for sure use those pumpkins. Don't worry. I did say that there was only one, but then I realized there were a lot more hidden behind. So I'm glad that is the case, because if there was only one, it will take us a very long time to get a lot more than just that. But what we got here is a great example of what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna build like a mini path wrapping around this whole building, so then we don't have to keep swimming like this, like what we did just then. So let's just jump here. I think it's a little bit faster like that, jumping around and then making our way here. So this is pretty much what it's gonna look like. So we got a 2 block from every direction. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So every direction, and then what we're going to do is off-center our sphere, and we're going to start it here pretty much. So right there, and then this is the entrance, so we're going to go like this to our first block, which we can then take out this oak so that we can save a little bit of our resources. So it'll be like this, and we can come up, and then we can have this there, along with these here, and that there. And then here is our second sphere, pretty much. Yeah, so it's gonna be like this for a while. Not planning to make anything crazy, so I feel like this is gonna be quite sufficient. with how much food we need. I guess we don't really need to create too much food because we are playing on a single player world, but if I am going to invite anyone onto this world, I might have to increase my farm size, or at least make another one, and it'll be pretty cool having put 2 of these. But so yep, just gonna break this block as well because this is part of the sphere down here, and what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna elevate these blocks like so. And pretty, oh, I guess not. Doesn't look too nice actually, elevating every block. It does look nice as like a disc. This kind of looks like a disc pretty much. So I am making it up as I go, so please don't judge if I do sound confusing. Okay, so what we got now is can go like this, and all I want is just a simple 1 block path, I guess, not too harsh, so it doesn't look like I'm trying to take over the whole entire lake here. There we go, that should be good enough. And 1, 2, 3, and then I'll need about 8 more blocks. There we go, that's nice. I think that's pretty nice. We'll wrap this all the way around. Then it looks a little bit more uniform. Nice! So then we can just boop and go to our farms. This is pretty nice. So then we come up here. I think 2 floors for now is good enough because we actually don't have that many types of plants that we can plant. We can only do wheat, and then we also have the pumpkins. I do want to make a separate building for the pumpkins, so I will show you guys how I'm going to do that next. And I think it's going to be pretty cool. I have some kind of an idea of what I'm doing with the pumpkin one. I just didn't have any idea of what I'm doing with this one. So I'm just going to go out there and hoe all this ground real quick. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to tell you guys, make sure we replace this block underneath our actual place block. So this is what we placed. We should replace what's underneath, because when we do hoe the ground, there is like a slight pixel drop, if you guys can see, like a 2 pixel drop. So then what we need to do is just replace it, otherwise it'll look like our whole entire thing is floating. So we replace that, that looks a lot better, we don't see dirt underneath. And yeah, I guess this is what it's gonna look like. So we're gonna come up here. Oh, actually we gotta replace this little bad boy, because this little bad boy wasn't replaced. And we're gonna come up here, and then we're gonna need some iron. And do make sure that you don't run and sprint off that slab, because it does break the hold land. So that's not too bad. But while I'm cooking this iron and making a bucket, I'm going to start prepping for the pumpkin build, a little platform kind of thing. So I will be right back as soon as I get those materials. So see you guys in a little bit. Okay, I am back with all my resources that I need, hopefully, fingers crossed. We never know if we need more, but I did do a little upgrade actually. So I found that with our corner blocks, or at least our extended blocks, if we use slabs, it looks a lot nicer, because due to the new update, we can now place slabs inside water without it making a funny, like no water block kind of thing. So now this looks a lot easier to the eye instead of a whole wooden thingy going all the way down. But hopefully you guys understand what I'm trying to say. But yeah, so here is where we're gonna have our pumpkin farm. And what we were gonna do now is we are actually going to take out the layer of take out the layer of dirt that we're gonna do. So there we go. So take this all out, and then what we're gonna do next is we are actually missing some blocks. So we're just gonna go back here real quick, and I'm actually gonna use birch because we have a little bit more, and we don't need a few of those. They're just like our spare blocks pretty much. So we need actually a lot more of those, and we're gonna use these birch trapdoors as the bottom layer of our build, so then we can waterlog these guys and basically use this as the base pretty much. So we have to break this as well. So the width of our build is probably gonna be, I guess, like a 3-row, like a 2-row, 2 rows of pumpkins, and the seeds will be here and here. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna just line this on the ground. Hopefully this works. And I do not have enough. Oopsies. So I did say that we might run out, and it happened. So I'm gonna go back and yeah, make more, I guess. So we're just gonna run here real quick. Now that we're at that path, it's so much easier to get around instead of going all the way around, because I don't like jumping around in water, and it does, I don't know, it's just too slow for me, too slow. Unless you have depth strider boots or something, then you can just speed through those things. Otherwise, yeah, nah, I'm running on solid blocks until I have those things. There we go. I'm just gonna put them down. Hopefully I have enough. 1, 2, 3. Oh, perfect. So what do we need next is we actually need some barrier blocks. So we're gonna make our wall. Okay, so we got this design going on, which is the same entrance, and then we have this here as well. So I'm just gonna probably go like this because it'll look a little nicer, I guess. I'm not sure just yet, at least. And mimicking that entrance there, and just plopping that there for now. This is all temporary, and then I'm gonna put that there. Why is that not flowing? Hello? Hello? Is it not supposed to flow? Huh. I am actually quite confused. So maybe I have to like individually water block these guys? Or do I like let them open and then I place it inside? Nope, I guess I have to individually do those, so I will be right back after doing that, I guess. Okay guys, so welcome back. I did completely scrap that idea, and now I just have one little block here to basically farmland the whole entire thing. But then now I have... actually, I did it wrong. Oopsies. So now I'll have 3 rows of seeds instead of 2. So that our missing block does get production pretty much. So let's break this guy. There we go. And then we break this one and also break that one. So then when okay, so when this one's missing, at least this seed will actually replenish this block. So then we'll have a pumpkin there. If this one grows, then this one will stop. Well, when this one's done, this one will grow here. So I guess it makes it a little faster for production. Fingers crossed. I am not quite sure actually, so don't quote me on that. But I think it's a little faster. So now that we've done that, I'm actually gonna mine this away and make a wall, so it looks like it's holding up this whole mountain. So it's gonna look quite cool. Hopefully it looks quite cool. And yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep mining away. And my shovel just broke. That is quite nice. Good timing, good timing. So what do we have here is we're actually gonna cut that block out, and we're gonna start putting our wall here as well. So we're gonna probably start with oak wood pillars, and we're gonna work our way around that. Actually, that is wrong. That is wrong. We are supposed to have oak planks as the pillars because of how we designed the following the entrance. So okay. This changes quite a bit. It actually gives us a little bit more leeway on where to put our decorative blocks, which is pretty nice. I kind of like that. Let's make a few more. There we go. I keep running out. There we go. Okay, so this is what it's gonna look like, and then we're gonna have our oak logs in the middle, which is gonna be good. And then what we're gonna do is we are actually going to do this for the middle, so it looks like it's holding it up pretty much. And we're gonna have that there as well, so that's gonna be holding that part up. And we're gonna have more of these, so we can plonk it in the middle. Nice. And we're gonna have I think we're gonna continue this design all the way around, so then we don't get boring blocks pretty much. So then we're gonna break these, and we're actually gonna replace those with some planks, so then we get that texture showing through, which is gonna be nice. And these ones as well. I might not do that one just because that it will look quite funny when we have to try to blend it there. So, oh, I guess not, because it is gonna turn this way. Oh, okay. I'll leave that one just so that it's kind of nicer coming down instead of like a full-on corner coming through. So let's put that there, and boom, that is good, nice. So then it blends in a little bit better, easier to the eye, I guess. And we're gonna blend that through, and we're gonna put that there, and we're just gonna basically staircase it down, I guess. Nice, that looks pretty good. Now that we have that, I am actually going to replace these off camera because I do need to get more wood, but I think that's it for this design. So what we're going to do now is we're going to light this up. So probably for now I'll do torch lighting, but when I do get some lanterns, that'll be quite nice. Lanterns will be really amazing for this because we can just hang it on top of things or just plonk it on top of fences, which is beautiful in my opinion. And we did use all of our spruce, which is like our spare wood block for any wood needs, so we do need to get some of that. I'll get some off camera as well, but what we need now are some fences. And after doing these fences, that will be it for this episode. I guess we'll be done there then. Let's grab those. Thank you. And we are running low on resources, so I'm definitely doing a mining video next episode, just so that we have a little bit more to play around with. Okay, so on these corner blocks, I'm gonna put down some fences, and right there as well, and there. Nice, some corner there. So I'm gonna break these for now, just so that I get a feeling of where the torches have to go. So torches will be replacing these spots, and I'm just gonna break these ones, and they're gonna go right here. That's pretty good, pretty good. Okay, so by the looks of it, this one won't be needed because it's right here. It will be too cramped if we do get multiple fences in a row. So for now, that's pretty good. And then probably I'll do one in here just because this one will be grown by that one, so then this will not be needed. So that will be a torch in there. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this build so far, because we are going to get them pumpkins, plant those seeds, and complete this episode, I guess. It is quite short, but I do have a big episode planned for next episode. So feel free to stay tuned by subscribing, and if you guys do have some ideas, feel free to leave it down below, because I do reply to every single comment down below, and well, at least I try. But here we go, that is all lit up, and I do want to actually make a roof on here so it looks like it's holding the dirt. The dirt right now is floating, so okay, so we have some more stuff to do. We are actually not done yet, which is great because I actually don't want to stop playing. Well, I know I can play off camera, but then you know, I sometimes play too much and I go, oh no, like I'm supposed to be recording this because this is so nice, but I've already done quite a bit, so do apologize in advance if that does happen. But let's take out one seed, remember, and we do have some sugarcane, so we're going to grow that in the middle of that little spiral block. And we're also going, ooh, honeybee just went in and it's full of honey, that's pretty cool. And we're gonna come in here and we're gonna mine these pumpkins. So we've got to gather them pumpkins, and we're just gonna get them all because when we do have that farmed, we can actually put them back because they do look quite cool and aesthetically pleasing when they're in a biome like this. It does give the biome a little bit more character, which is quite cool. So boom, there we go, our first pumpkin seeds are in, and also I have to break these blocks just because we're gonna put some sugarcane in them. There we go, nice, sugarcane is in, and oops, ooh, that is what I was talking about. They do tend to break, and sugarcane in here as well. But when we do have our dedicated sugarcane farm, which I'm hoping to do automatically, well, turn it into automatic, we won't have this here, so it'll be like a whole layer of just one pure vegetation. Okay, so we're just gonna bone meal that little boy real quick, so then we can have a little bit more seeds to plant around, but we don't have to bone meal the pumpkins because it does come with a lot of seeds already. So there we go, nice, and this is a brand new beginning for our farm, so make sure you guys remember this, because probably in a few episodes or something along the lines of a whole entire series, this is going to change completely. So make sure you guys remember and compare to what is coming next, I guess. And that block didn't register for some reason, so we refresh it a little. And can I have my sugarcane? Thank you. So we are going to build the roof of the pumpkin farm. I just got a little mental blank right there. So we're gonna put these back. Put these back. We have some axes. There we go. I'll actually show you guys where I collect my wood. So I actually don't get it from here because I don't want to ruin the aesthetics of this house and around it. And I actually come here to get the wood. So I do run all the way just to not ruin the front of my house, and I do collect it, and wherever I collect it, I plant it right back into its block. So if this is the block that broke from the tree, I will plant right there. So I'm just gonna keep mining, and then I do actually want to mine some of this birch, just because if we do need to make something like sticks or something like that, and we won't be using too much birch to build, it will be a great material just to have laying around in case we need it. So we got our sapling and we broke our tree there. That's where we're gonna place it back. So that's pretty much how I was able to keep the original look of this world. I won't break that. That's because it's connected to a beehive. So anything that's connected to a beehive, I will not break, because it's really hard to grow a tree back next to a beehive, and if you do want to break the tree that's next to the beehive tree, it is still attached, so it's a little bit hard for the leaves to decay and all that. I don't want to bother with breaking all those leaves, so I always leave the ones that are actually attached to beehives. And we just need to get one more. There we go. That's enough wood for now, and I will get some more off camera, but this is all we need for this episode, so I'm just gonna do this so I won't bore you guys, and we're gonna finish it off, I guess. So we're gonna run all the way back home. At nighttime it's actually quite easy to find home with shaders because everything's so pitch black, and then we just have this glowing kind of house on the wall. So wherever you see the light, just go to the light and you'll find the house pretty much. So I'm just gonna make some of these just in case we need it, and then we don't have to come back here. But with normal oak planks, I can just make it on the fly, and I'll also probably fence off these areas as well. And that hasn't changed back. Okay, it is done. Okay, so we're gonna come here, and we're actually gonna change this block just because we are doing the roof. So we're gonna full block it, I guess. We're going to full block it, and then afterwards we'll put some decorations into it. So I'm just gonna do how we had it with the pattern here. So it looks like it's just enough to hold on to whatever is above. And I'm actually gonna go up top and place some dirt so that it is actually resting on it, not like a floating wood kind of thingy right there. So that's on there. Let's extend it a little bit more by using some slabs. So it looks like it's a thinner roof, so it doesn't have to be always a 1 block thick roof. So there we go, that looks quite cool and nice. And let's put that block up there, I guess. Nah. Let's put it right here, and let's steal 1 more block just to round off the corner there so it looks a little bit smoother to the eye. There we go, that looks a lot nicer now. But then with this block here, it doesn't really transition, I can't even talk, transition well, so I might just leave that there, and I'm gonna cap it off there, and probably change this block to a stair block, and then we can change this block into a something like that. I guess that's what I think that will work, I guess. So we have a little bit of thickness onto our roof, so it looks like it is quite strong. But now that we have that, I actually want to make it look like it has struts or something like that. So what we're gonna need is we are going to need some of these, and we're gonna need some of these, and we're just gonna do it to this area as well. So now that we are doing this area, we can save 1 block of our oak, which is pretty nice. Oops, wrong block. There we go. So now it looks like it's kind of holding onto the roof, not just the slab there, and we can actually change these blocks without me going doing it off camera. So I can just show you guys how to do it again, like what we did before. So now we're just gonna put it back in there and put it in there with our oak logs down in here. Nice. And because that's a full block, we don't have to change that one. We only need to change these 2. And we just have enough. How great is that? So that is our... I might want to transition this a little nicer. Keep finding things to do. So there we go. Well, I did say I don't want to finish, so there we go. This is transitioned a little nicer. We can just go there because of that oak log right there. So that looks a lot nicer, I guess. So I'm just going to jump out here. That is the pumpkin build done, and this is the whatever thing that's going to be planted here done, and along with our wheat growing there as well as our sugarcane. So there we go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed building this for sure. It does bring out the creative side of me. And other than that, if you guys have more ideas, feel free to leave it down below because I will check them out, every single one of them. So hope you guys have a lovely day. I can't really talk anymore apparently. Used all my creative juices in the build. But other than that, it's been all hugs. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and see you guys next episode, guys. Bye bye.